Alright guys, welcome back to another day of the action-packed weekend with the boys. So you can see in that little clip right there, we had Cole's truck in. I was wet sanding and buffing it, cleaning up that paint that he did himself. And then Bryce, which is also a good buddy of ours from down south of here, his Instagram is like at Bloodshot Cummins, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. And him and Keller were washing the dually, and his truck is that red third gen. I might throw up a picture in here somewhere of it. It's a very slick truck, and Bryce will be around a lot more, I'm sure. But this next clip you're about to see is Derek's black first gen. I want to give you guys a breakdown of what the setup was before you see the video, so you guys understand what it entails to make this kind of power or make a first gen run this good. So start off, it's the black W250 you guys see in the video. It's your average 12 valve with a brand new VE pump from one of our buddies that he is just now starting to tinker with them, and I don't know, I think he's got them figured out because this truck runs. So it's got a 3800 spring in it, all the secret pump mods, fuel pin, and just the normal stuff. It's got supporting mods, so head studs, Hamilton valve springs, titanium keepers. It's got a THD lift pump on it. It's got a 62, 68, 9 FMW S362 SXE. It has 5x13s that are honed, that he sent off to get honed to a 5x16. Let's see, what else kind of fuel? It's got a get rag in it, a 5-speed get rag with I believe a South Bend dual disc clutch or Valair. I can't remember that part. But the truck's getting the power to the ground. That Speedo climbs so fast, and the pump on it is fresh. We haven't really got it dialed in. He ordered a silver spring for the AFC to make it a little bit stiffer. Hopefully we'll get it to spool up earlier in the RPMs. But I think on this setup that it has right now, I think it's got the potential to do around 450 to 475. I think that's where the 5x16s are going to run out of fuel. The turbo, that should all be fine. It made 440 like 3 or 4 years ago, and had been tapering off, and ended up the pump was going bad. So this truck runs great. Hopefully you guys like the little pull. I'm thoroughly impressed. Me and Cole are very impressed. We were flat out getting it. So without further ado, let's make a run in the first gen. Oh yeah. Okay guys, so we're now at Diesel Drags. I want to give you a little debriefing before you see this next run. This is Mr. Kirk Urich, I believe is how you say his name, the owner of Executioner Diesel. Now, this is the guy that built Nathan's 68 RFE. He is a 68 RFE genius. He builds a awesome Frankenstein A518/48 RE for a first gen. Well, it's a non-lockup trans, but he does, needless to say, his work is phenomenal. He built the St. James Diesel UCC truck, and now he has his own little shop truck that he's been working on for a long time. This is his regular cab short bed triple turbo third gen. It was originally half ton. He has rewired the whole thing. It's got an ECU or whatever, the PCM or whatever out of a 06 to 0759. So he's got EFI Live capability. Yeah, big triple turbo setup. It has 212 mils, 400% overs. It's insane. The thing gets down. This pass right here, I didn't film all the way to the end, but he goes 9.5 in the quarter at, I can't remember what kind of mile per hour he was doing, but that was not even getting on top of the charger at the line. We ended up talking with him at the end of the night, and he said that he's got to get some interstate cooling between the chargers. And yeah, he ends up going to the finals. with another truck you're going to see. It's a gold regular cab long bed Duramax triple turbo. It's actually a UCC qualifier truck. And they went down to the wire. Kirk ended up running a faster time that night, but he didn't get on top of the Chargers in time to leave whenever they left. He ended up taking second, and the UCC truck took first, but Kirk does have all the potential to beat that truck. But take a look at this thing. It is awesome. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and commentate the rest of this whole Mocan experience.
Clutch, why don't we? Yeah.
It's not.
When he was working on
That guy had a full jump up.
he was working on St. James.
Well, this guy, this is my kind of person, man. I don't like
You know what it is? It's still gas. It's not cool diesel like well, we
back from fast in the small block power A1 Silverado on the Matrix.
Oh yeah. It's a race, boys. Everybody say bye-bye.
Get him. Dude, that thing runs. Ooh. Come on, get out of the hole. Come on.
Driving around.
they're both 6 speeds, though.
Yeah. Both G56 truck.
And Teller didn't get her stage. No, he didn't.
.500 to the 5.9 coming. Nathan Banstra from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, booked your Silverado.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota. That's a trip.
Dip down
trailer,
into
too.
the 9 on the 986 at 144 miles an hour. Q1.
That thing's getting down.
Banstra out front. I'm toying with him down there.
Took a 1088.
Top speed
1088 at 102.
Powell in the dirt court out of Adrian, Missouri with the 6'7". He was your number 4
Autumn.
Kirk Urich.
Autumn.
Layton, Missouri, 05 Ram 1500. Truck is
This is Kurt from Executioner Diesel, where we all have our transmissions built, or Nathan does. He's on the right side in the shorty.
Triple turbo Cummins in the 05 Ram 1500.
Hold on.
Pulling away in the Ram. He stops the timers 10 12.
10 12 at 142. Okay, guys, and that's going to wrap up the weekend. Right there, I didn't get the finals pass in because they just threw it in the middle of a bunch of test and tune. But like I said, Kirk did not take home the W in the shorty, but he took home second. If he would have got that thing spooled up on the line, he would have took home the win. But that's how the cards fall sometimes, and this is only his second outing with that truck in that setup. I think he said it should be knocking on the door of 1,600 horse. It's wild, and he's a super nice guy, super knowledgeable. He will tell you anything you want to know. He doesn't hide anything. He's just a good guy for the diesel industry as a whole. And he did, I don't know if you heard it in there, he did set a new track record. I think just for a truck or a diesel, I think he set the new track record. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a heck of a weekend with the boys. I couldn't have had any more fun. I had a blast just seeing everybody. And I cannot wait till hopefully Shide, where I get to see everybody again. And there'll be more new people coming down to the shop, and we'll be taking videos and whatnot. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you guys liked it. I tried to get as much video as I could. I hope you guys know it's really hard to get video without people like talking in the background at a track. So I did my best. I understand that there was people talking in the background, but that's part of it. And it's very hard to film all I can while there's so much other stuff going on, so many people around asking me questions and all that stuff. So I do as good as I can, and I really did my best there. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, we'll be right here on the Old School Crew for another one. We've got a big surprise in the next video. Stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. Peace out. We'll see you.